Right, I'm checking to check it out. So just want to quickly talk about how why about complacency really. Why do we always think there's a tomorrow? Why do we always think there's next week? Why do we always think there's there's next month, or we'll do it in the summer, or wait a few months, blah blah. Why do we always do that? It's because that we all to some degree or another, we all suffer from complacency. Stupid fucking. Yeah, so we all suffer from complacency, right? And people just think that people just think that we automatically granted tomorrow, that we automatically granted next week, or we automatically granted a summer or winter. No, you fucking not. No, you're not. Right? People are disappearing, or have things majorly, or have major incidents happen to them every day. Right? But we all go about our days, our daily business, right? Thinking, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll go see that person tomorrow, or I'll go see that person this week, or I can't be asked to leave my house today, even though they live 20 minutes down the road. I haven't seen he or she for a while, but I can't bother. I'll just, I don't know, probably do it next week. You know what I mean? And that we all do that, and it's like until something happens, or until a series of events that happen, that's when people start looking at situations a little bit more differently. That's when people's eyes start to open, right? Until then, people are too comfortable, just thinking that everything's just gonna be how it's gonna be. How we all just do it. Everyone's just thinking we'll just do it next week, or we'll just do it next Monday, or I'll just do it tomorrow night. You know what I mean? People have family who all live in the same city and all live within like a 30-minute radius of each other. And some of these people don't even see each other unless it's fucking Christmas, or a couple of times a year or something. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or not necessarily family. It could be anybody. Could be friends, whatever. And people don't see each other, man. Like, people just don't get, like, people are just so wrapped up in their own little world, right? And thinking that it's just a given that they'll just see him next week, or we'll just see him tomorrow, or I'll just probably bump into him or she sometime or other. You know what I mean? Too wrapped up in that. And when that time comes, when that person ain't there no more, now what? Like, let's get worst case scenario. Someone might disappear permanently for whatever reason, whether it's intentional or whether it's unintentional, like an accident or something like that, right? And there's you've had ample opportunity to go see this person, but he's like, but you thought yourself, you know what? I'm gonna watch a movie instead. I'm gonna watch a movie instead, or I'll just do it. I'll just do it later on, or I'll just see him, whatever, you know what I mean? I mean, like I said, if something really grave happens, like the person disappears, or suffers a life-changing injury or some bullshit, you know, in a coma or something. Now it's like now all of a sudden you want to know what's going on. You want to get all the information. You want to get all the information possible. Now you're so concerned. Now you know your interest is now heightened. You're really interested. You really sad. You're really bothered about it now. When before that, again, you're too complacent. You know what I mean? You just thought, fuck it. I'll see him next week or some bull. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? But now you want to know what's going on. Someone could disappear for all types of reasons. Again, it could be intentional. It could be intentional. Some people could be going through some shit and they feel that they got no one to talk to, right? And a lot of the times when that happens, when those things happen, right? When people just fucking take themselves out of this reality, when that happens, a lot of the times there's a lot of warning signs. There's a lot of these people usually put out some forms of cries for help. There's a lot of warning signs, but a lot of people don't miss it. A lot of people miss it, or they're not interested. You know what I mean? A lot of people like I said before, a lot of people will say things or put out things as cries for help, and no one's bothered or interested. Now all of a sudden that person's disappeared. Now these people are talking about, I wish you would have talked to me. I wish you would have said something. If he or she was feeling like that, I wish you could have talked to me about. Nah, but you were interested though. He wasn't interested because he was too complacent. He's like, whatever, you know what I mean? If you really want to see somebody, right? Like, it's not like you have to, like, if you really want to see somebody, no one's telling nobody to go and spend a whole 24 hours or a weekend or 3 days with somebody. Like, no, it doesn't have to be like that. You could just, it's not hard. You could just be passing by. Let's say you're on the way home from work or something like that, or you're on the way home from a certain location, and so and so lives somewhere, right? It's not, and he's someone that friends with, or whatever it is, whatever the situation may be. Why not pass by and say hello for 5 minutes? Is it really gonna take that much out of your life? Does it really take that much out of your life just to pass by and just say hello for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour? It doesn't take a lot, does it? Like, and people go on like a lot of people go on like they're too busy and shit. Like they're so busy that every moment of the day, like, it's not possible for them to see him or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you could phone your friend now or whoever it is. Like, hey, what you doing? Or what you doing in the week? I got this to do, that to do, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, then what about tomorrow? I got this, that, blah 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 blah. Like, what the fuck? Like, can't you see someone trying to reach out to see? Can't you see that someone's trying to reach out to see to see you? Right? You need just 10 minutes. People go on for, and then before you know it, a week turns into a month turns into 3 months, 3 months turn into a fucking year, and all because you couldn't be bothered, or because you were too complacent to go see that person. You couldn't be bothered just to pass by for 10 minutes and say hello, check up on somebody, see how they're doing. You know, you're just too busy for that. You know. But when that opportunity then goes away permanently, now you're gonna be thinking, you know what? Like, that's gonna hurt deep. That'll hurt deep, man. You know, especially when you see somebody now, but you just kept putting it off. You kept putting it off. Like, for example, like before my best friend passed away, like, it was never like a set schedule or see him. You know, I might see him one weekend, I might see him the next weekend, then I might not see him for 3 weekends after that. Then I might see him, for 2 weekends in a row. We know what I mean? That's just how it always was, right? But I remember before I heard the news that he passed away, I was like, like before that, I was actually thinking to myself in my head, you know what? I thought, you know what? I need to go see Joe. Actually, I haven't seen him for a little while. But you know, but like I said, we're too complacent. Because I know for a fact, some of the weekends, when the weekends come by, I think, you know what, I'm too tired this weekend, you know. I'll just chill at home, you know. But in my head, like I knew that, you know, I knew it was, you know, I wanted to go down and see him. You know, and then again, it turned into a number of weeks that went by, weeks and weeks. And then before I know it, I'm getting a text off a mutual friend kind of thing, asking me what happened to have you heard what happened to Joe? I'm like, no. What do you mean? And then they sent me some info. I was like, shit. To be honest, it didn't kick in. Like, when I heard about it, like, I just kind of like I blanked out for the whole day. Cause I was actually at work. I was driving when I got the message. And I just couldn't. Like, I could have come to terms that it was true. So I was just going about my day. That was normal. I was so in denial about it. And obviously after that day happened, finished work and that, and it just fucking hit home, man. Oh my god. And like I said, it was just worse because it was the fact that I was planning on going down to go see him. You know what I mean? I was planning on doing that. You know, but even for me, it was a little bit long overdue. So not only was it a fucking stab into the guts, knowing that he passed away, but it was but the knife got twisted because I know I should have went down there and seen him earlier from before that, like weeks ago, but I didn't do it because I was too complacent. I was always thinking, nah, it'll be next week. Actually, nah, a couple of weeks. I might see him, pop down next month, whatever. You know what I mean? That's the mindset. Why, it's easy to have that mindset. It's easy. A lot of us have that mindset. Like I said, until something happens, right? You're gonna think to yourself, you know what? I had an opportunity here to see somebody, right? Again, sometimes when I just go down there, I wouldn't necessarily spend the whole day down there. I might just go down there in like early afternoon, hang out for a bit, and I'll go home at night, like late at night or some shit. You know what I mean? Just depends on what we was doing. So like I said, like if there's someone you want to go see or whatever like that, or you should be seeing somebody, or someone's on your mind, yeah. Just go see that person. Again, like, you don't have to, like you could have seen a person for 10 minutes. It doesn't matter, because that 10 minutes could be really valuable, because you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. You don't know what's gonna fucking happen. And I'm not saying everyone's just gonna fucking drop down dead if you don't see him. No, I'm not saying that, right? But I'm just saying, no one's promised a tomorrow. Nobody is promised a fucking tomorrow. It's that simple. But we all like to think we promised a tomorrow. We all like to think that, but we're not. Yeah. And until a situation hits home, again, where someone passes away or someone gets really physically ill, like life-changing, something life-changing, that's when you finally wake up. But you woke up too late. It's too late now. So again, even if it's for like an hour or 2 hours, go see that person you want to see. Just go do it. Because as I said before, when that no longer becomes an option for whatever reason, you'll always remember that. You'll remember it, and you'll never forget it. Right, and it'll stay with you. Right, so go see people, man. Go see whoever you need to see. You need for 10 minutes. You need for an hour. Just go do it. Just go fucking do it. Because sometimes some people don't like. Some people don't like, or asking for somebody to go see them. Some people are like that. You know what I mean? So some people are like that. But let's say if you just you send a message or phone somebody, or you may turn up out of the blue, you might have made that person's day. You might have made their day. Show someone that you care. But like I said before, mind your tone and delivery, because you don't know what folk be going through. Mind your tone and delivery, because you don't know what folk be going through. Shout out to Nick J for that. That's Nick J's what do you call it? That's Nick J's phrase. Go check her out on Queens of the Ring Boxing. But anyway. Yeah, so you don't know. So you might go see that person, yeah, and you might make their day. You might think to yourself, you know what, actually people do care. You know what I mean? People are interested. You know what I mean? So just go do it, man. So anyway, with that, I'm out.